side, and you got 3 wide receivers up top. Armin Eligio, Leroy Elliott, and number 15, which is Tyrone Davis.
You know, South comes up with the safety, gets a good return, and suddenly the coach's smiles on the north side are gone.
Right.
Now they're in game mode.
Toomer throws it up for Leroy Elliott, and
Oh!
almost coming down with it was Leroy Elliott, but covered well by number 27, Vincent Amavai, making sure that he didn't. That hit Leroy Elliott right in the hands. You know, Toomer just threw it up and gave him an opportunity to come down with it, just unable to do so.
No, that was a good defensive play, though, to get spun around there, get his hands up there, and knock that one away. 9:51 left to go here in the second quarter.
Kelly Coleman joining C.J. Toomer in the backfield. Toomer looks left and finds Rayford, who was hit immediately as he catches that ball. Knocking the ball out of his hands was Benjamin Amavai. Oh, excuse me, no. That was Vincent Amavai. No, it wasn't. It was Cash McGregor. I was just kidding. Looking at numbers.
Toomer did a nice job stepping up there, keeping the play alive.
Yeah.
And hit the open receiver, but yeah, just a nice hit on the north side of things, knock that ball loose.
Cash McGregor just laying a shoulder into Rayford. Toomer takes the snap from the 38-yard line, steps back and looks right, finds Leroy Elliott, knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line, bringing up 4th down and about a long 4 yards.
Well, you know, Coach Davis is going to go for this one.
Oh, definitely. Great job by Davis to reach out there. It took every bit of his length to be able to pull that ball down. So the South squad from the 33-yard line, 4th and 4 here. Toomer staying in at quarterback. In the gun, takes the snap, looks left, throws left, got an open Marquise Rayford, and he's in for a touchdown. How easy was that?
Man.
Toomer's running all the way down there, and he's going to thank him for catching that one.
Yep. Coach Davis out there in the middle of the field, too. Getting the iPhone out, going to be snapping some pictures here, maybe a little video.
Oh.
Somebody trying to do a photo bomb.
Yeah.
41 jumping through there.
They're enjoying themselves here at the 37th Annual All-Alaska Large School football game here. All of these seniors, this is going to be their last high school football game here of their career. And I like the fact that they give them a little leeway here to enjoy themselves in this game.
I mean, it's a great thing that the Shriners do, putting on this game each and every year. And, you know, it's a good send-off for the high school kids and also a great way to help out the hospitals.
David Ortland puts it up, and it is good for the point after attempt. 9:32 remaining here in the first half. South responding to the onslaught of points that the North squad has put up. They find themselves down by 5, 14-9 here. When we come back, we'll have more high school football action for you here on the Alaska Sports Channel and 93.7.
I've been going to Latouche Pediatrics since I was this small. They have lots of great doctors. I like the nurse,
When I was 5, her mom told my mom to take me to Latouche Pediatric. My mom loves that she can schedule my appointments after school, weekends, and times I really need it.
Which is a lot. You're very accident prone.
No, I'm not. Okay, maybe I am.
We go there. I go to
Latouche Pediatrics. Here when you need us.
And we're back here at the Dome. 9:32 remaining in the first half. Coach Davis, Coach Esparza, and one of the refs here, they're discussing whether they can block field goals or not. I think the coaches have come to an agreement that, hey, if you want to block field goals, let's block them. So we'll see what happens. Referee's pretty much saying, I think, hey, it's up to you guys. If you want to do it, go for it. So we'll see what happens.
Little confusion going out there on the field. Several of the North players lining up on the wrong side of the ball. Had to switch sides real quick.
Davis Orton on the kickoff, puts it up, and Ed Hall will field this one from about the 6-yard line as he stiff-armed one would-be tackler and brought down all the way at about the 28-yard line, where the South squad will take over. The 29 looks like they're going to mark him down. 1st and 10 there.
Yeah, that's a nice little stiff arm there.
Yeah, sure was. Ed Hall, he's pretty used to that stiff arm. He's been chased down quite a bit this year. Looks like Ed Hall is going to stay in for North. As I'm sure they're trying to come up with something to answer the points put up by South. Wing T offense. Ed Hall in motion. Bellegarde takes the snap and hands it on up the middle to Mingledorf as his ankles are wrapped up immediately by number 21. That's Christian Bratcher, and he is brought down after a gain of about 2 yards.
Then South's number 3 there came in on the play there to help him down to the ground there just a little bit quicker.
Yeah, Lars Evinger coming down to assist on that tackle. 2nd and about 8.5 yards from the 30. Looks like they're going to stay in the wing T here. Ed Hall in motion. Bellegarde hands it off up the middle, making it all the way out to the 44-yard line. That is number 23, Chance Lealau.
He was pretty close to breaking that one too. Little upset that he didn't as he rolled over there, slammed his fist on the ground in frustration.
But picking up a long 11 yards on that play and the 1st down all the way out to the 44-yard line where those chains are moved. And a fresh set of downs for this squad. Lealau in motion. Bellegarde hands it off.
Yeah, it's not happening this time.
No, it's sure not. Mingledorf brought down after losing about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards, bringing up 2nd down and about 12 here on this one. Mingledorf is going to make his way off the field. Has a couple words with Coach Esparza there, getting some direction. Lealau in motion. Bellegarde hands the ball off up the middle to number 21, and that is Isaiah Messina, who actually only became a running back at, I want to say the last 2 or 3 games of the season.
So
Isaiah Messina, he was the free safety for most of his football career. It's his senior year. Coach Esparza taught him the offense, probably the 3 games left in the season, and he ended up being pretty huge as Ed Hall takes the ball around the left side and takes a huge hit and is brought down after picking up a tough, maybe half a yard, bringing up 4th and 11.
Tell you what, South with a good job there. Nice defensive stand, getting a lot of penetration this time through the offensive line, and well, just able to hold them up. So let's see if they punt it away or if we got something else coming up.
Jan Andrew in the backfield, awaiting the ball to kick it off. And he does.
Ooh.
High kick.
You got to
And
hold
the
that
long
one.
Sure did.
Nice bounce.
Seminario, he's going to back away from that completely as it takes a bounce, and it is downed by number 5, Dejan Seui.
That was a nice job there by the punter, stepping to his right just a little bit and then got a hold of it.
Jan Andrews got a great leg. He's proved that time and time again. South is going to take over at their own 10-yard line. So Jan Andrew doing a great job. The whole South squad, or excuse me, the North squad doing a great job of pinning back South.
Right. Well, you know, they're only down by 5 now, so got an interesting game on our hands.
Tanner coming out as quarterback on this one. Fromm spit out left. Seminario joining Tanner in the backfield. Tanner takes a snap from the gun and looks left, and he is looking for Fromm all the way, who comes up with that pass between 3 defenders.
Unbelievable.
Cash McGregor was trying to come up with that interception, but just ended up going right through his arms. Fromm coming down with that one. Great catch.
Out here, number 11 never even turned his head to look back to have a chance to slap that ball down.
William Corbett. I don't think he even saw it.
Mm-hmm.
3 defenders on Fromm, and he still came up with that one. Didn't have to jump for it. It hit him right in the gut.
Yep, and a penalty on the play, too. Looks like roughing the passer. So they're going to march off another 15 on that?
Yeah, it's about 10 yards on that one. Or maybe it is 15. He just kept on going. Well, so it is 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Tanner takes a snap, fakes a handoff to Seminario, makes a spin move, but is still going to be brought down in the backfield by number 45. That was Noah Spencer.
Yeah, he just did a good job getting his paws on him and not letting go.
Tanner lost about 5 yards on that sack, bringing up 2nd and 15 from the 37-yard line on their own side of the field. You got Davis and Fromm at the bottom of the close side of the field here. Elijah and Leroy Elliott up top. Seminario joining Tanner in the backfield as he takes the snap and looks right, finds Seminario in the flat. Seminario unable to hold on to that one. Incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd down and 15.
Yeah, but he saved a couple of yards by losing it. So.
Yeah, because he definitely would have.
It would have been an awesome catch, though. Where are we at? 5:30 left to go in the half.
South down by 5. Tanner on the snap, looks right, finds Elijah on the right side, who keeps his footing, stays in bounds, but is brought down immediately as he turned around by number 53. That's Joshua Bogowith laying the smack on Elijah.
Made a good move to get away from one of the defenders, but then just got stood up.
Yes, he did.
So, you know, where are we at? 4th and 11 here?
It's 4th and 11 from the 41-yard line.
So Coach Shackelford over here calling for a timeout.
Yeah, the North is going to call a timeout. And Davis is going to run out onto the field so his players don't have to come to the far side. Davis is just going to come out there and talk to them. Both of these coaches, I know the North is trying to do everything that they can to keep the South from picking up this 1st down. They want to go into this with the lead because, you know, Coach Shackelford and Coach Davis, they're friends, but they're extreme competitors.
Yeah, they are. They going to do everything they can, and you know, there's an aspect of it. It's an all-star game. A lot of it's for fun, but both these guys would like to walk away with that win.
You know, there's a reason why they keep score.
Yeah.
It's called winning. And I don't care who you are. If you're a football coach, I don't care if it's Pop Warner.
Right.
Participation trophy, my foot.
I've never been a big fan of those either.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Never been a big fan of youth sports where they don't keep the score. Well, I've irritated more than a parent or two by keeping score on my coffee cup at those games.
Yes, sir. It looks like South is going to punt it.
Oh, no,
he fakes it and puts the ball up. He's looking
going
for Leroy
deep.
Elliott.
Oh,
and Elliott
off his
unable
hands.
to come off with that one. It pops off right off his fingers as he was covered by number 29. That was Tyler Evans from Eagle River doing a great job shadowing Leroy Elliott and making sure he did not come down with that ball.
South, though, got the look that they wanted.
Sure did.
Had the receiver down there and just not able to hang on to it. So this is a good opportunity for the North team now, taking over on South's 40. And with 5:15 left to go, more than enough time to put some more points on the board here.
You know, North has been doing a good job. They're not spending a lot of time throwing the ball, but at the same time, they're taking care of the ball that way too. Bellegarde, who actually is a wide receiver, but has played quarterback throughout the season for Bartlett. He is the backup quarterback. He didn't start playing quarterback until the last couple of games for Bartlett when they put in this wing T offense. He hands the ball off to Mingledorf, who tries to come off tackle about the right side, drags a few tacklers, and picks up nothing. He just makes it back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10.
That's an awful lot of work for no gain.
Did you see the people he was dragging? That's crazy.
But, the game's shaping up just like we thought it would right at the very beginning, Skip.
Oh,
North's all about the run, and the South side all about the pass.
Mm-hmm. If you watch these teams and know anything about these teams at all, you know exactly what they're going to do, especially these coaches. Lee Lau in motion. Bellegarde looks to his right and puts the ball
got
up, and he has got it.
Yep.
Number 99, that was Daniel Billefer. who
Getting it all
comes
the way down to the 5.
with a 35-yard pass there.
Yeah, he just got that just enough separation right from the very beginning. Not that he had a lot, but definitely a tall receiver, so he could just throw it up there and let him run underneath it.
Billefer's got a lot of length for Colony. He's one of those wide receivers we watched, especially in our first game of the season.
South's going to need a big defensive play here.
South just trying to get the right faculty on there as Bellegarde hands it off to Ed Hall as he comes around the left side, and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ed Hall. And North is making their way out there for their cameo appearance here.
Yep. Let's see what they got planned. Acting like they're taking pictures.
Well, at least everybody's enjoying themselves and having a good time.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what the agreement between the coaches was on the extra points here now.
Yeah, we're about to find out. Well, it looks like Coach Esparza wants a timeout. And they're asking for Leroy Elliott on the south side to head out there. It looks like they might try to do something.
Maybe get a little speed coming off the end, try to get around there. Though he looks like he's a light guy, maybe they can get one of the bigger guys just to throw him up in the air and block it, you never know.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Well.
But, hey, so is celebrating at the end of the play.
That's exactly right.
I don't know how.
I don't ever remember seeing a coach going out on the field taking pictures of himself.
I don't know how much leniency they're going to give them here in this game, but I'm pretty sure catapulting another player up into the air to block that kick, that might be taking it just a little far. 4:13 remaining here in the first half, 20-9 now, as the North squad, I think it took them, 2 plays to put points on the board on that one?
Yeah,
Engeldorf tried to take it up the middle, and he
then
got
the
taken
35-yard pass, and then the handoff, so 3.
3 plays, yeah.
The guys score quick, let me tell you.
tell
For
you.
a running team, they are amazing. Somebody who's supposed to ground and pound it. Tell you what.
I love watching the coach try to race his way off the side of the field.
That was entertaining.
And they do fake it around.
Oh! Nice stretch at the end.
Billefer, who picked up that pass, who was actually the kicker, faked the kick and able to stretch his way across the end zone to pick up that 2-point conversion. Either that or they body slammed him, suplexed him to get him over there. So
well, it
picking up
almost
the
looked like to me
2 points.
he landed on top of one of the South players,
Right.
which kept him elevated so he could make that stretch.
Yep. 20-11 now. Or excuse me.
20-9.
20-9. No, that was a 2-point conversion, so 20-10.
What?
That was
No, it was the North that's scoring. You're giving points to the wrong team, man.
That's what I said. 22-9. Are you deaf, Tom?
Hey, I'm just reading the scoreboard. That's all I'm doing. But I tell you what, even though it's 22-9, South getting the ball back with the quarterbacks and receivers those guys have.
Oh, yeah.
That's that could be another quick score in the making right here, so we'll see.
You got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Christopher Seminario and number 27, Kelly Coleman, joined by Armand Elijah in the backfield, awaiting this one. Unless that's number 87, because if it's 87, no, that's Armand Elijah. That's what I said. Awaiting this kickoff.
All right.
I'm going to stop talking. Jan Andrew, that's a lie too, kicking this one off.
Onside kick. It's coming.
Oh, Shank. Well, it might as well be. but able to fall on it, number 69.
You can just call me the prophet.
That was Trusty Sigmon, and he was.
I don't think that was intentional.
No, I'm pretty sure Jan Andrew did not mean to stick him right in the chest. Well, they're shaking his hand, so maybe he did.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he saw.
Either way, South is taken over at the 45-yard line on their side of the field.
And that's the kind of good field position they needed on this with time running out here in the first half.
Tyrone Davis in the backfield, going to play quarterback. He takes the snap, rolls right, pitches out to Leroy Elliott onto the left.
Oh, he's thinking
Leroy's
about throwing
looking
it.
at throwing, and he does, and he puts it up for Rayford, and that ball is almost intercepted by number 11. That is William Corbett, unable to come down with that one, as Rayford probably should have came back for that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that just a little bit too far down the field for the guy to be able to make that throw. But I think that kind of got messed up because he got a lot of pressure there in the back.
Sure did.
If he would have been able to roll out, he probably could have had something a little more on that.
Famasino making his way off the field as Brendan Williams from West Valley joins Tanner in the backfield. Tanner takes the snap and looks right, throws right, and unable to find Leroy Elliott, but a flag is thrown, and it looks like Amavai is going to come down with a pass interference call. So you just go ahead and mark that one off. Indeed it is. So that will be.
Where are they taking that thing?
It'll be a first down from the spot of the foul.
Okay.
Well, actually, it looks like they're going to give him 15 yards.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, they weren't moving
It was an
yard line.
incomplete pass,
Yeah.
so they gave him the penalty from the spot of the incomplete pass. But hey, that's just me. I'm not a high school football expert, folks.
Tanner takes the snap, steps back, looks left,
Nice.
finds Seminario in the flat, and he is brought down by number 31. That is Cash McGregor. Helping out on the tackle, number 47, Miles Cullenberg. Picking up about 5 yards on that one was Seminario. 2nd and 5 from the 35. Tanner staying in as quarterback.
A little confusion out there on the south side, and you'd expect that.
Oh,
A bunch
yeah.
of players who haven't played together all year, usually facing off against each other.
Tanner rolls right, throws out for number 3, who does catch it. That is Lars Evinger, takes it all the way out to the 15-yard line, where he is brought down by number 21, Isaiah Messina.
So South starting off with that good field position at the 40, helped out by a penalty, able to work this thing down. Still 3:13 left on the clock.
Staying in the gun is Tanner. Seminario joins him in the backfield, fakes the handoff to Seminario, and he is tackled by pretty much the whole defensive line for the North squad. And he loses about 3 yards on the play, 2nd and 13 from the 17-yard line.
I think down here, South, like they've been doing the whole game, running that 4-receiver set. But, the north side not falling for those fake on the runs.
Tanner rolls left and throws across his body, trying to find Tyrone Davis, just overthrows him. Yeah, Davis and Fromm on that left side, couldn't find either one of them. Ball falls incomplete, 3rd and 13 from the 17-yard line. 2:32 remaining in the first half. South up 22, or excuse me, North up 22-9 over South.
Ooh.
Tanner steps back before that ball gets to him, but no flag.
Oh,
Ball
no.
picked off and fumbled.
Still
and
loose, picked up by
re-recovered.
South.
Yeah, I think Rayford was able to come back, or excuse me, Tyrone Davis comes back up with it.
Say this is an incomplete pass.
They can't say it's an incomplete pass. 55 came up with that interception, and he made a football move. That was Presley Piliati, and then he ended up fumbling the ball, and Tyrone Davis comes up with it again. 1st and 10 from the 20 for South.
Crazy. Worked out well for them.
It worked out extremely well.
2:23 on the clock. I don't even think the clock moved on that play.
Probably not. Tanner looks right, throws right, finds Davis out, or Elliott out there to the right as he tries to weave his way back into the middle. Comes all the way across that side of the field, and he makes his
Flag way out there.
Looks like he comes up with a touchdown, but like you said, a flag on the play in the backfield. Don't know if that's going to be a hold or not.
The North players like march him backwards.
We still got a player down.
Tell you what, that referee's got an arm on him though, because that flag flew high in the air.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding against the South squad. And that was quite a bit of running that Elliott had to do to make it into the end zone. He was on the right side of the field, takes the pass out from the right, ends up bringing it all the way to the cross side, and then taking it upfield.
I think probably a good 70 yards on that run. And unfortunately, that hold brings it all the way back.
1st and 20 from the 30-yard line. Tanner on the snap, looks left, puts it up, looking for Fromm in the end zone, but it's picked off in the end zone by number 5. That is Dejon Seui. Doing what Cash McGregor probably should have done on his last interception, but Tom, that's the 2nd interception in the end zone that South has thrown in the first quarter.
Yeah,
in the
I'm sure
first half.
Coach Davis will be discussing that with his quarterbacks at halftime as they get in there. But you're right, it's the defense coming up big for the North side, and that is one thing that we had talked about at the very start of this game too. Not only were they stacked very well on the running side of the game, but their cornerbacks and defensive backs, extremely good group.
Staying with this wing team offense of Esparza, Ed Hall in motion, flags thrown immediately. Find out what this flag is for. Unsportsmanlike. What?
I'm not sure.
Well, either way, it is against South.
And it's a 5-yard penalty.
It's a 5-yard penalty. I want to say they had too many men on the field.
We'll go with that.
That's what it was.
Yep.
Lealau in motion. And he hands the ball off to Ed Hall, who brings it up the middle and takes it across the 50-yard line and doesn't go down. He rolled over on the South defender, gets back up and takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
Now we'll see if our response mics had picked that up, but when that play started, all of the North team started yelling, pass.
Right.
And it was a run.
Right.
Tried to lure them into it. We got a...
There's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, that was a late hit that happened here, way off the play.
Yeah, Piliati ends up throwing Trisnea down to the ground.
The celebration happening in the end zone.
It was after the touchdown had already been scored.
Touchdown's good.
Dead ball, personal foul. Yeah.
Yeah, the South player just laid the other guy out there well after that touchdown was in.
That was a great play. Ed Hall able to take it all the way in from the 30. That's 80 yards, or excuse me, 70 yards for a touchdown. I love the way he was tackled at about the 48-yard line, but he didn't hit the ground. He rolled over the defender, picked himself back up, and marched it down another 50 yards. Great play by Ed Hall. A great wherewithal to know that you had not hit the ground and get up and keep going.
Yeah, that very smart move there. I thought he was down. Yeah, I thought the play was going to be over right there, probably like 90% of the people in the building. And then off he went.
Jan Andrew with the PAT Ball is up, and it is good. So the North squad extends their lead 28-9 with 1:44 remaining here in the second quarter. When we come back, we'll have more football action for you here from the Dome on the Alaska Sports Channel, and for those of you that are listening live on Z93.7.
The Anchorage Healthy Smile Center presents the question, how important is it for athletes to wear a mouth guard?
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Priest. Custom-made mouth guards can prevent expensive and painful mouth injuries and help an athlete perform at a higher level. So whether it's for yourself or your kids, make sure you're protected with a custom-made mouth guard. For the latest in preventive and comprehensive dentistry, call or stop by today.
The Anchorage Healthy Smile Center, proud sponsor of high school football on the Alaska Sports Channel.
And welcome back to the Dome here. 1:44 remaining in the first half. We marked off that penalty and that unsportsmanlike conduct on the touchdown, or after the touchdown. So it looks like the north side, Bilofer, will be kicking off from the 25-yard line. The kick is up. And fielding it from the 22-yard line, number 27, taken out of bounds, Kelly Coleman.
Got a face mask call. There's the call there for the face mask. That'll help out South's team a little bit more, moving them up. With a minute 37 left to go, down by 20 now.
Hey, ref, you need to put a ball down.
Well, he's marching off penalty.
Oh, okay.
Relax.
He's marching
Relax,
a lot
big
off
guy.
because I thought they already did that.
Yeah.
From the north, 42. 1st and 10 for South. CJ Toomer in the backfield with number 5, Brendan Williams from West Valley High School. Toomer in the gun, takes the snap, looks right, finds Elliott. Ooh, bounced right off his right shoulder pad as he cut across the middle on that slant.
That was almost just a pure timing play because
Sure
Toomer
was.
just turned and threw.
Yep. Well, Leroy Elliott should have came up with that catch,
Yep.
but it bounced right off his right shoulder. 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Toomer looks left, finds Rayford, who makes a couple moves, takes it out to about the 34-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him down at about the 35, actually. 3rd down and about 3 yards here.
Clock continues to wind down to just a minute 10 left in the half. And South team not really showing a lot of urgency to get up there and get that ball moving.
Toomer looks left, finds Rayford again. Marquise drops his shoulder and is pushed out of bounds at about the 16-yard line, the 17-yard line. Looks like they're going to put it. The South continues to march down the field. Picking up the 1st down was Rayford. I think they're probably going to dink and duck this one as far as they can. Marquise was able to make it out of bounds, 53 seconds on the clock. Toomer takes the snap, looks right this time, trying to find Elliott, and does. And
Elliott
he
getting
is,
stacked up there, hammered.
yeah, taken out to the 10-yard line, picking up 8 yards on that one. Clock continues to roll. 2nd down and 2 from the 10 as they look to the sideline for their play. Toomer looks right again and able to find Elijah in the end zone for 6 points. Armin Elijah from CJ Toomer shakes the coach's hand. Tim Davis, that just doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah. Was that Toomer's second touchdown pass now?
It was. First one he threw was to Marquise Rayford. Davis Ortland coming in for the point after attempt.
Oh.
And there's going to be a false start on that one. Number 75. That is Tavita Fihoko.
That's a who?
Tavita Fihoko?
Okay.
Guard on the line there. It's kind of hard. I was telling Keaton, I don't see how you have a false start. Brad, the ball's right next to you.
Yeah.
Ortland Davis on the point after attempt puts it up, and
Nice.
it is good. That'd have been good from 40 yards
Yeah, it
away.
would've been.
Great kick. 21 seconds remaining here in the first half as the South squad trying to inch their way back in this one, still find themselves down by 13. Like you said, it's a big surprise that this running game is actually taking care of the potent passing game of the South squad.
Tell you what, it's unbelievable. I think the North, for the 29 points they've put up, their longest drive on those scoring drives have been maybe 5 plays.
If that, 4 or 5 plays maybe. It doesn't take them long to get across the field.
No, it sure doesn't. So 21 seconds left here. You'd think South would just kick this thing away, but you never know with Tim Davis over there.
You never can tell. Davis Horton actually plays for Coach Davis. There's quite a few West players on this South squad. But I'm not quite sure that you want to do anything too tricky, giving the North squad the ball on the near field. Portland does kick it off, shanks this kick, and fielding it at about the 10-yard line,
Oh,
and
man.
taking it all the way